Hey, welcome back to the channel, man. Today, just a little update. I had to have another Mohs operation. They found another basal cell carcinoma on my scalp here, and they had to cut from here all the way to here to get that thing out of my face, out of my head, and I'm going to be running around. I mean, that they had to sew that thing up at the end. I'm going to be running around here like Scarface here in about a couple weeks when they take the stitches out. There's nothing that's going to prevent that. It's going to look, there's going to be a massive scar right there on my face, which is going to be awesome. I want to look like some rough and tough person. I just tell everybody I've been in a fight, bar fight, and got messed up by some gang member. That's what I've been telling people, but that's not true. I'm just getting old, and that kind of sucks. But today's kind of the decision day for the old S1ll. And I've never been more conflicted about a camera, ever. I mean, I've swung from one extreme to the other. From one extreme, I'm like, I'm sending this camera back, no doubt about it. It's just not for me. To I'm 100% keeping the camera. I just can't decide what I want to do, and I still can't decide. But today is a day that I had to make that decision. If I want to get a full refund, that is. The things that make me want to send the camera back immediately is just the autofocus. I just don't know if it's quite there yet, and today's going to be another deciding factor. Just sometimes it just freaks out, you know, and it's just not as good as I think it. It's just not as good as Sony's. Let's put it that way. In fact, last night, you know, I was watching a creator compare the S1ll to the new Nikon ZR, and during the talking head portion of his video, he was obviously using the S1ll. I could see it all during his video, the pulsing. It was just pulsing back and forth, back and forth. The lights in the background and like little things in his background. Like I was watching the video and I was like, is that pulsing? Like, is that what's going on back there? So I kind of blew the video up and you know, like enlarged it, and I could see the pulsing, like just little micro pulses. And specifically when he started talking about the autofocus, how great it was on the S1ll, he said like it's about as good as Sony is. I was like, looking at it real close, I was like, I don't know about that. You know, like you got a lot of pulsing going on in your video. You know, I didn't say anything to him because it's either you see it or you don't. And once you see the pulsing, it's kind of hard to not unsee it when you go to editing videos. And I went through the same thing on my G9 that I had back in the day. Like the box, it tracks your face. It looks like it's in, you know, everything looks fine when you're recording a video, but then you start looking in the background and there's all these little micro pulses, just, you know, just that, you know. And once you see it, it's hard to unsee. And then, you know, once you see it, it just drives you crazy, especially when you're editing your own videos. I just don't know if the autofocus is quite there. Now, I've changed a lot of settings in this camera. I've been pretty happy with it over the past few weeks, but I just don't think that the autofocus is quite there. It's definitely not there for the tracking, and it's definitely not there for the ease of use. Second thing that makes me want to send it back is just the financial aspect of it. Like, it's just a massive investment. It's a lot of money. How much am I going to actually use the camera? I just don't know. I can't answer that quite yet. But it is a lot of money, and by the time you get a decent lens like this lens here on it, oh man, like, I already have all this stuff set up for the Sony. So it's a huge financial, I just don't want it to be a huge financial blunder. Now I could send it back today and get a full refund on it, or I could wait a few weeks, months after I'm done fully testing it and probably get 3/4 of that probably back. So the second major thing is the financial aspect of it. It's a lot of money. Am I really going to use this camera just a whole lot? But there is just a lot of things that I really do enjoy about it, and that's making me want to keep it. It's just an all-in-one content creation machine, to be honest with you. And that's what I really like about it. The ergonomics are great about it. I just love the ergonomics of it. Once I've got everything dialed down, now it's taking me about a month to get everything dialed in just how I want it and set up how I want it. It's been a lot easier to use. I've gotten semi-used to the menus. After several months of owning a Lumix camera, like it's starting to click, I guess, but I finally got everything kind of where I want it, and it's working out better for me in that aspect. The being able to send the photos straight to my phone is awesome, you know, because when you're out doing stuff and taking photos, like you don't have to wait until you get back to send the photos over to your phone. Like you want it to be instant, you know, like you don't want to wait to share the photos. So I really do like that part of it. That is awesome part of the camera. Another thing is like the time lapse. I love how they do the time lapse thing in here. It takes actual photos and then stitches them all together to make a video clip about it. And I like that. It doesn't do like that fake time lapse thing that Sony does. And that's awesome. There's just a lot of awesome things about this camera. Frankly, I haven't even got to them all yet. I hadn't been able to completely test out this camera to see what the full potential of the camera is. So that's another thing that just kind of has me just like, man, I need to keep this camera just a little bit longer. I just don't know. I haven't made up my mind. Today's the day. I had to decide today if I want to get a full refund. I have to send the camera back, but I just don't know. I haven't made up my mind quite yet. But today's the day. If I want to get a full refund, I had to send it back today. But more or less, this video has been a autofocus test of the Lumix S1ll to see if it's what I think about it. And also I have a new lens on here, and I'm going to see what it looks like. Hopefully it looks better than that kit lens. It has to look better than the kit lens. So appreciate you watching. You can drop comments what you think I should do down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.